Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, the 16th day of September. Here we go. A little bit of talk about tashlich. Tashlich, is when we go to the river on Rosh Hashanah, or at least some body of water that has fish in it, and we say a special prayer that asks Hashem, begging for forgiveness to our sins. People like to say that it's tashlich, I'm throwing away my sins, and there are a lot of customs associated with it. But there are some halachic things that you need to know about tashlich also. Some custom has developed over the years for people to take the crumbs out of their pockets, sprinkle them into the river as a sign again of old junk and sins and everything going down to the river. People, because of that, have developed a custom into throwing bread into the river, and here's where it gets a little weird. Throwing large amounts of bread, or maybe even any bread, into the river is actually quite questionable on a Shabbos or a Yontif, and the reason is because you're not supposed to feed any pets or any animals on Shabbos or Yontif except ones that you are in charge of taking care of, like your own pet. But to feed food to fish that are not really looking to you for their survival is something that you're not even supposed to be involved in on any yontif, especially Rosh Hashanah, and therefore it's probably a good idea for you to just skip that whole piece about throwing any bread into the river on Tashlich, because that is not appropriate. Also, what's not appropriate is that sometimes at Tashlich, where all the people are going for that ceremony on Rosh Hashanah, there's so many people that some gossip ends up happening there. People end up schmoozing way too much at this thing, and Lashon Hara, bad talking about fellow Jews, can happen when you're schmoozing with everybody, and that's not appropriate for Rosh Hashanah either. You may not have known this, but you don't have to go to Tashlich on Rosh Hashanah day. Especially don't go if a lot of people are just mingling and socializing and telling Lashon Hara on that day. You're very welcome to do it after Rosh Hashanah. You could do it throughout the 10 days of Tshuva. You can do it all the way up to Hoshana Rabbah, which is the last day of Chol HaMoed of Sukkot. So don't go squashing in Tashlich onto Rosh Hashanah just because it is like the traditional day to do it. If it's actually going to ruin your concentration, go on a quiet time if you need to when no one's there, so you can just pray the way you want to without anybody bothering you, and that'll be totally okay. Just get it done before Hoshana Rabbah, the last day of Chol HaMoed of Sukkot. Thanks for logging on. Log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye bye.